University, West Plains, and by Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. And now, Grizzly basketball on the home of the Grizzlies, Hot Country KDY.
And good evening. We welcome you to the West Plains Civic Center, Joe Paul Evans Arena, for Grizzly basketball tonight. And in a year that has been so abnormal, it's nice to be doing something that smacks of being normal again, and that's having Grizzly basketball here in the month of November, even though this will be the only game that we'll have this month or next month with the Grizzlies. It'll be January before the real season gets started. I'm Harlan Hutchison. A pleasure to be here at the Civic Center. And Jim Lambert takes care of the video stream, of course, on our website, OzarkRadioNews.com, along with our Facebook page. And we've got, of course, Nate Hudson, engineering, back in the studio. So we're just about ready to get started. There's so many things that are new about this basketball season that will be new for this basketball season. As far as the Grizzlies are concerned, so many new players, only 2 returned from the team from last year. Nico Hill, who will not play tonight because of a knee problem, and Franklin Pettion, who will be in the lineup this evening. But I was talking to Franklin before the game. I said, what's this like? He said, oh, these guys, he said, they need to remember they're not in high school anymore. Well, that's the wisdom of a sophomore talking right there, playing amongst a whole bunch of freshmen, kids that have a lot of potential, and it'll take a while before it all comes together. But they'll get a test tonight. Link Year Prep from Branson has already played 5 games, and they have beaten a Region 16 team, State Fair. They didn't just beat them. They ragdolled them. They beat them by 30 points. And so that gives you an idea that Link Year, who has a total of 6 kids that have already signed Division I, they're going to be a tough, tough test tonight. We'll check the starters for this basketball game. The Grizzlies will start with 5 freshmen, and Link Year will go with a lineup that features some size. Across the middle, there's 6'8", 6'4", and so the Grizzlies will give up some size on the front line. Starting 5 for the Grizzlies, number 1, Jesse Zarzuela from Houston, Texas, Muhammad Cora from Renton, Washington, Martavian Jones, who scored 26 for Cali County last year against the Grizzlies. He'll suit up for us tonight from Kansas City. Scooter Williams from Clarksville, Tennessee, and Ian Lopez from Winter Garden, Florida. Jared Fay, first-year head coach for the Grizzlies. His assistant, Jason Owens, in his first year. For Link Year, we'll try and get them in quick. Day-Day Hall, 6'6", from Sulphur Springs, Texas. C.J. Kelly, 6'8", from Texarkana, Texas. Brevin McCullen, 6'4", forward from Park Hills, Missouri. That's Mineral Area country. Jakari LeCount, 6'1", guard from Miami, Florida. And Omar Stanley, 6'8", postman from Kansas City, Missouri. And he'll be playing college basketball starting next year at St. John's in the Big East. So we're about ready to get started. Omar Stanley will jump center. And this basketball season and game is underway against Muhammad Cora, and it's won by the black and gold-clad Lions from Link Year Prep. The Grizzlies start out in the zone, a 1-2-2. Link Year shooting to the goal to the right baseline. Feed inside, nice dish off, and the layup is up and good, and that's the way the basketball game starts. Expect a pretty rapid style play. Day-Day Hall gets the first basket of the game. Grizzlies come back with the ball to right point. Right 3 ball is up and no good. Rebounded by Link Year, Brevin McCullen from Park Hills. 2-0. Speaking of new stuff, we have new scoreboards here at the Civic Center. Very, very nice. McCullen on the right side, dribbles to the elbow, left wing, step up for a 3-ball way off the mark, no good. Rebound, Hall has it, lays it up, and he missed it. The ball tipped in the air, kept alive, and laid up. Another miss, and Link Year goes up. Ball knocked away, McCullen has it. Trapped in the lane, kicks it out to the point, to the left wing, to the baseline. Hall, right-hand baby hook is up and good. Day-Day Hall has both baskets to start the ball game. Now in the front court, Zarzuela with a 3 at the point. No good. No rebounder there for the Grizzlies. And it's taken back the other way by Link Year. Grizzlies are in the home white tonight. Slight variation from last year's uniform with blue stripes down both the right and left leg. Shot up in the corner, no good. Rebound put back on the runner, no good. Rebounded by Linkier again. Ball slapped away, stolen away, back the other way. Grizzlies come with a 2-on-1 break. Feed it across, right-hand layup is a dunk and a foul on the play. And a stylish first basket for the Grizzlies. On a 2-on-1 breakaway, they get the ball ahead, and it'll be a basket and one for MSU West Plains. And the first basket is scored by Scooter Williams from Clarksville, Tennessee. And he'll get one free throw. That foul is on Day Hall. And the one is up, no good. 4-2 score. Linkier with a basketball, leading by 2. Grizzlies play the zone to start the game. Cross-court pass on the left wing. Back across it goes to the right corner. They'll skip it to the left wing. Here's an open shot for a three. That's an air ball taken away by the Grizzlies, and here they come back with Ian Lopez. Bounce it across, feed it to the right corner. Zarzuela, open three ball is no good. Weak side rebound is deflected to the corner, and it's chased down there. And Linkier comes back with Jakari LeCount. Out on the side now. To the right side. LeCount will shoot a three. That's no good. That ball went out of bounds, and it was touched. Didn't go out of bounds, but it was touched by Omar Stanley as he was out of bounds when he went for the loose ball. The officials for the ball game tonight are Chance Wallison, Jonathan Huskisson, and Chris Mueller. Three familiar figures in the stripes. We see them here at the Civic Center quite often. See them in both high school and college games. And so the Grizzlies now will play the ball inbounds. Martavian Jones has it in the backcourt. Over the right side to the right wing with the ball, Ian Lopez. Lopez for the Grizzlies from Winter Garden, Florida. We've had some players from down there. At the point, Jeffy Zarzuela. Jones steps back, left wing. Open shot for Lopez for a three, and that's good. And that gives the Grizzlies the lead, 5-4. At the point, high post, back left side, open shot for a three, and that's good. The kid from Park Hills burns us there, Brevin McMullen. His three gives the Pride the lead, 7-5. Lopez out on the right side, popping out to get the ball is Mohamed Cora. Right point up, fake by Lopez. Free throw line to the right side, Zarzuela. Back to Zarzuela. Kicks it to the corner, travel with the basketball. Jonathan Huskisson right on that call. And we'll get a substitution here for Linkier. I thought we would, maybe not. And now the Grizzlies will switch up. No, they're going to stay in the man-to-man. Cora will go to the back line defensively. Now on the right side, McMullen dribbles into the free throw line, kicks it out. Cross-court pass up fake by Day Hall. 6'6" kid drew the player off his feet, but he couldn't get the shot away. So the foul goes on the Grizzlies' Hugo Eze. He's just in the ball game, number 10. Shot in the left corner. McMullen shot no good. Long rebound comes out to Scooter Williams. Williams brings it up over to the right point. Montavian Jones has it near the timeline. Dribbles left with a high screen. Keeps going left. Dribbles around to the corner. Now he's double teamed. Ball slapped away out of bounds. Oh, that's going to be off of Martavian. And out of bounds off the Grizzlies. And their second turnover here in the early going. A few folks have gathered to watch this contest tonight. Chance to get out and see some basketball. It'll be a while before we come back here. In fact, we'll be back in the Civic Center late January. Cross-court pass. McMullen spins. Nearly lost his balance. Out to the point now. Day Hall to the left side. Jakari LeCount. LeCount steps over, shoots a long three from the wing. No good. Rebound tipped over, slapped around, picked up, and the Grizzlies have control. Off the rebound by Jamarius Sneed, just in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Left corner. Zarzuela shoots the three. That's off the mark. Rebound. Sneed had it, lost it, out of bounds, and it'll go back over to Linkier Prep. In the lineup now for Linkier is Jalen Breath from Chicago. He is 6'8". He has all kinds of D1 offers, but he hasn't settled on one yet. There are 6 kids in this Linkier program that have already signed with Division I teams. Now at the other end, McMullen. Cross-court pass. That's actually Zane Butler. Now in the left corner, LeCount with a shot. No good. Put back, no good. Knocked away. Picked up. Here come the Grizzlies. Right to left on the run. Zarzuela steps through. Had it slapped away. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Grizzlies. And it'll go back over to the Lions of Linkier Prep. They're from Branson, so they didn't have a very long trip. Coming up the right side with the basketball is Theophilus Leonard. Passed inside, ball stolen away. Grizzlies come away with it. Ugo Eze with the steal. Right corner, open shot for a three, and that's knocked down from range by Adnan Hussein from Olney, Maryland. One thing you hear people say about this Grizzly team, they can really shoot the basketball. And in this day and age, in this game, you got to be able to shoot the basketball. There's no way around that. Speaking of shooting, as we'll get to that here in a second, low pass to Breath out to the left corner, open shot for a three. And speaking of shooting, Zane Butler from Paragould, Arkansas. He's a Paragould Ram as he knocks it down from long range. It's 10-8 in favor of Linkier. Cross-court pass left corner. Muhammad to the left point. Zarzuela with a three, and that's good. Already 3 threes knocked in by the Grizzlies. They lead it 11-10. If you're watching on the video or here at the Civic Center, you see 3 3-point lines. And here's a shot from the left point again. Up and no good. Rebounded, though, by Linkier. They'll get another chance at it. They'll get it back outside to Butler. Over on the left side, Day Hall will drive, and he'll be fouled on the drive before the shot. And the scoreboard reads that foul is going to be on Jesse Zarzuela. Second team foul on the Grizzlies. One against Linkier Prep. You see 3 3-point lines. We're playing the middle line. The bright blue line is the 3-point line that we're playing. Now, next year, it very well could go to the longer line you see. Over in the right corner, here's an open three, and that's good by Shaylin Woodbury for Linkier. Shaylin Woodbury, 6'3", from Wilmington, North Carolina. This team has some length. Front court, they'll break the press. Grizzlies will kick it outside Zarzuela. Up fake on the wing to the point. Long three. Martavian Jones, and no good. Rebounded underneath, put back up the good. A foul on the play, and the Grizzlies with Ugo Eze will go to the free throw line to shoot one free throw after he gets the bucket to go. Good to see some strong inside play on the offensive glass. As Jared Fay talks to some of his players here. Jared Fay has had a great coaching career. Here's the free throw attempt, and it is good. Ugo Eze with a 3-point play. And now the Grizzlies will press, and I love this. They're going to go man-to-man full court, it looks like. Martavian Jones will guard the ball as it comes up. To the point, wraparound pass to the low block. Drop step, pump fake, cross-court pass, ball fumbled out of bounds. Turnover on Linkier. Good interior defense. Up the right sideline now. Martavian Jones in the front court. 14-13, Grizzlies by 1. 12:23 to go in the first half. Jones left point, left corner. Muhammad now back out to Martavian Jones. Now he'll step back and he'll fire a long three. It's off the sidearn, won't go. The rebound taken by Zane Butler, and back will come Linkier. Their coaching staff said that Linkier have been playing very, very well. They've got some pieces. Out to the right point. They'll move it over with Teofile Leonard. Ball knocked away, loose on the deck, picked back up. Here they come with Leonard again. Pass cross stolen. Jesse Zarzuela has it. Goes behind the back. The Houston freshman. Over on the right side. Way outside Muhammad for three. No good. Rebound comes off. And here come Linkier on the run up the right sideline. Brevin McCullough. Pass to the middle. Layup is up and good with the left hand. Nicely done by Shaylin Woodbury as he gets his second bucket. He has 5 points. 15-14. Linkier by 1. Nice pace to the basketball game. Entertaining to the right side. Muhammad over on the wing. Pass to the middle, and a whistle. Will have a foul call on the drive as the Grizzlies' Jamarius Sneed took it to the basket. Tell you what, when Jamarius goes to the hole, you better be serious if you're going to try and slow him down. Jamarius, about 6'7" out of Chicago. He is put together. Now, Franklin Pettion is in the ball game for the Grizzlies from Freeport, Bahamas. Right side, right point. Three is up and good from downtown. Scooter Williams from Clarksville, Tennessee for the Grizzlies. He now has 5. The one thing that you read about Coach Fay's team, he says we thrive on balanced scoring. So a lot of guys have to contribute for success. Here's a whistle. That's a blocking foul be called inside. And the basket will count. Wow. A little continuation action there. The foul will go against Scooter Williams for the Grizzlies, and the basket will count for Big Omar Stanley from Kansas City. 6'8". Here's his free throw, and it's no good. Rebounded by Franklin Pettion for the Grizzlies, and he almost threw the ball away, but Martavian Jones chases it down. 17 all with 10.5 to go in the first half. Right baseline move all the way in. Right-hand shot blocked from behind, but a foul will be called. And Scooter Williams drew the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. I asked Coach Fay, and it was something we had on our website the other day. I said, what players really seem to be separating themselves from everybody else? And he said, well, it's too early to tell. And then he mentioned a couple of players. Jesse Zarzuela was one, and this kid here, Scooter Williams. Here's the free throw on the first of 2, and it's good. That foul was called against Teofile Leonard for Linkier. First free throw is good. Scooter has 6. Next attempt. Short. Rebound comes off. Pettion has it. Goes up. Hangs, shoots, missed it. And the rebound taken down by Bradley, or Stanley that is, for Linkier as they come back at the offensive end. High out at the point, Jalen Britt, 6'8". He can play anywhere on the court. Right baseline move to the baseline. Right-hand shot blocked away by Pettion. Layup putback is not going to go, and Stanley is there for the bucket. Omar Stanley has 4 for Linkier, and it's 19-18. If the first 10 minutes are any indication, this is going to go down to about the 38th, 39th minute. Pretty even game. In the right corner. Back to the point, left side. Down the corner, Franklin Pettion with a 3, and that ball hangs up on the top of the backboard. Let's see if Franklin can jump up there and get it. He wouldn't be able to reach it, but he could get way up there. I told Franklin before the game, I said, I was so glad when you were coming back. I was kind of thinking about not coming back if you didn't. He thought that was pretty funny. Can anyone get the ball off the top of the backboard? Why don't we just have a media timeout here? Let's do that. Timeout on the floor with 9:39 to go in the first half. Entertaining first 10 minutes here at the Civic Center in Joe Paul Evans Arena. It's the MSU West Plains Grizzlies trailing Linkier Prep from Branson by 1, 19-18. And we'll come back in 30 seconds on Hot Country KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
If
you been to your woodshed since last winter? Now is the time to get your wood cutting gear gathered together. Dr. Greg here from Hirschfeed Parts Department, West Plains Store. After 15 years of selling Oregon chainsaw chains, we still have the cheapest price in the Ozarks. Chains from 16 to 20-inch bars, usually $17.95, are now for the month of November. They will be $15 each. At Hirschfeed, we know all chainsaw products.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Well, we have our first situation of the basketball season. The goal here at the north end of the court. That last shot by Petion stuck up high on the top of the backboard, and now it's moved twice. Hey, there we go. One of the Link Gear kids got it down, or was that one of our kids? Able finally to get that ball to come loose. So as we come back out, the Grizzlies will have Ian Lopez, Jesse Zarzuela, Scooter Williams, Ugo Eze, and Franklin Petion. Link here will come back with Brevin McMullen, Jakari LeCount, who brings the ball up, Omar Stanley, Day Hall, and C.J. Kelly, who has signed with Florida International. 6'8" kid. Backdoor pass. Hall gets the pass, feeds it across. Shot no good. Ball is volleyed around. There's the length of Link here with Stanley. He can't get it to go. And finally the Grizzlies get control of it with Ian Lopez up the right sideline now. Zarzuela all the way to the hole. Hangs and shoots no good. Stanley at 6'8" and long arms. A little intimidating. Lions come back with it. Over on the right side. LeCount back out on the wing. Cross-court pass. Ball tipped away, picked up by McMullen. 10 on the shot clock. McMullen hounded. Passed it across LeCount. May have to force one. McMullen, bad pass out of bounds. And that right there was great defense that caused that turnover. Staying on the ball, hard on the basketball, and forcing finally a bad pass at the end of that possession. Gives the ball back to the Grizzlies. Franklin Petion comes out of the lineup now. And back in the lineup, Muhammad Cora for MSU West Plains. Looking for the lead with a bucket here. 19-18 Link year at the left point. Bounce pass, low block. Eze post, turns, shoots, back iron, won't go. And the ball pulled away by C.J. Kelly. Here comes Link here with it up the right side. Jakari LeCount. Grizzlies matching up out of their zone. Cross court over on the right side. Stanley back where it came from. McMullen wide open for a three in the corner. No good. Rebound, Day Hall. He bangs inside, goes up, partially blocked. Loose basketball. It goes out of bounds and was last touched by C.J. Kelly and Link here, and so Grizzlies will get it back. Ugo Eze will come out of the lineup for the Grizzlies. And back in comes, let's see, who did sub for him? That was Jamarius Sneed back in the lineup. Right corner. Here's Ian Lopez for a three. Hits side of the backboard. And the ball taken down, and Link here looking to run. Push the pace. Both teams want to run. Here's the ball tipped away. Stolen away. Back the other way. Scooter Williams drives, and he is fouled on the drive. And he'll go to the line and shoot two. So both teams have turned the ball over 3 times during the first half. And that is the first foul on Jakari LeCount. Both teams, let's see, that's 3 on the Grizzlies and 5 now on Link here. Scooter Williams, free throw try, in and out. No good. So Scooter 1 for 3 at the free throw line here in the first half. You know, for a lot of guys, and now we have a lane violation call against Grizzlies, and that'll wipe out that second free throw. They had the lane set, and you can't move off the lane once it's set. And that's not a college rule. That's a rule high school and college, so can't do that. Into the middle, Day Hall. Low block for McMullen out on the left wing for a three, and that's good. Brevin McMullen has a pair of field goals, both from behind the line. And now Linkier has their biggest lead at 4, 22-18. Zarzuela dribbles around to the right corner. A ball fake, move in, now kick it out to the left side. Open shot, and a three won't go. No weak side rebounding off the missed shot by Adnan Hussein for the Grizzlies. Driving the lane, look out, no good. Whistle, blocking foul, as the outside official, Jonathan Huskisson, called that. Looked like decent position inside, but the call goes the way of Linkier Prep. The foul is called on the Grizzlies' Jamarius Sneed, his first. Team's fourth free throw shooter, Jakari LeCount. First try is in and out, no good. Linkier in the black with gold trim. Grizzlies in the home white with red numerals. Blue and red trim. Second one is good. McCown gets 1 of 2, 23-18. Front court, right elbow. Martavian Jones leans and forces one. No good. Day Hall with a rebound for Linkier. Here they come back from left to right. Hall skip across. McMullen. Day Hall, left corner. LeCount open for another three, and no good. Rebound long, and it came right back to him. And McMullen has it. Low block, back out to the right point. Day Hall for a three. That's no good. And the rebound, Martavian Jones, and here come the Grizzlies with a 3-on-2. Kick it to the left corner. Open shot for a three from there. It's good from downtown. Adnan Hussein with his second three. He has 6 points, and that makes it a 2-point game, 23-21. Lions with a 2-point lead. Left side, Omar Stanley to the left point. Look out, back to Stanley on the side. Cross-court pass, thrown away, and the Grizzly matchup zone forces turnover number 4 here in the first half. Martavian Jones will come out of the lineup for the Grizzlies. Isaiah Wilson will come in for MSU West Plains from Levine, Arizona. I'll have to ask my wife where that is. Over on the left side, Zarzuela pulls up, shoots the three. Good! Jesse Zarzuela with his second three of the first half. From Houston, Texas. Left side, Day Hall to the point. LeCount. Back over it goes to Hall. LeCount. Grizzlies move well in the zone. Stepping over, McMullen forces a three. Quick one, no good. But the rebound to Jalen Brett, and a foul will be called before he went back up with it. Boy, I tell you, the length of this Linkier Prep team is a problem. You got some 6'8 kids, 6'7", 6'8 kids with those long arms, and now they substitute 4 new players back into their lineup. The Grizzlies, on the strength of the last bucket, have a 1-point lead, 24-23. Now here's the three at the left corner. Rims in and out. Rebound put back up and good by Linkier, and that basket will be credited to C.J. Kelly. That's his first. 25-24, Grizzlies trail. Here's a drive to the left corner. Mohammed left point. Lopez to the right corner. Ball fake. Zarzuela pulls up, shoots the three, and that's good. 7 threes here in the first half for the Grizzlies. Alley-oop, backdoor two-handed dunk. Nice look opposite that time, and C.J. Kelly was on the receiving end. Three at the other end. Good by Adnan Muhammad. Well, that was actually Hussein. Adnan Hussein with the bucket, and that's his third three. Now passed inside. That's up and good. And that makes it 30-29. That's correct, because the last bucket was a three. Here's Zarzuela driving. Left-hand layup good as he splits the defense. That's the first 2 that Jesse Zarzuela has made tonight, 32-29. Right point into the middle. So face up, drive in, tie up. Should be a jump ball, and is. Alternating rule. Sends it back to MSU West Plains. And the Grizzlies will give Jamarius Sneed a break. Zarzuela gets the screen right, and he carried the basketball. That's one of the things that you notice, especially with freshman players at the college level, probably where they played, just kind of carrying the ball a little bit. These officials won't do that most times. Grizzly turnover is their fifth. Inside, high post, pass underneath, good feed, layup up and good. And again, they get the ball inside to C.J. Kelly. Man, he is getting it done. He's got 8 points, and that trims the Grizzly lead to 1, 32-31. Left point, up fake, driving back outside. Martavian Jones in the right corner. Adnan Hussein with a 3, no good. Rebound on the weak side. Grizzlies get control. Wraparound pass to the corner. Hussein over on the left side. Lopez back to the right point. Martavian Jones. Shot clock at 10. High screen from Scooter Williams. Martavian dribbles through, kicks it to the baseline. Hussein with a 3. Good! Adnan Hussein has 4 threes in the first half. 35-31. At the high post. Keopale Leonard pass inside. Right-hand baby hook won't go. Rebound, though, by Kelly won't go. And rebound taken now by the Grizzlies. Here they come back with Scooter Williams. Back outside. Muhammad from way outside. No good. That, I don't know what league that's a 3 in. The All-World League, maybe. That was about 35 feet. Now on the left side, here's a 3 from downtown by C.J. Kelly, and he knocks in another one. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. So that bucket makes it a 1-point game. 35-34. Grizzlies by 1. We'll take a 30-second timeout. With 2:11 to go in the first half from the Civic Center, exhibition basketball with the Grizzlies on Hot Country KDY.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Players not dressed out for the Grizzlies tonight. And Kit Chowdhury, along with Nathaniel Garrett, Armani Williams, Trey Breland, and Nico Hill. Nico is on the bench in sweats tonight. For Linkier Prep, they're without Gavin Elkamil, a 6'4 guard from Pittsburgh, Kansas, who's already signed with Tulsa. Coben Porter, a 6'4 guard from Oswego, Illinois, who's already signed with Stephen F. Austin. Now, the kid that is really hurting us here in the last few minutes, C.J. Kelly, 6'8 from Texarkana, Texas. He's already signed with Florida International. Ready to go again, and it'll be Grizzly basketball in the backcourt. Martavian Jones keys it inbounds to Jesse Zarzuela. Here comes Martavian over the timeline. He's picked up there by Zane Butler. High screen, drives this man off, now picks up the ball. Right side, Zarzuela. At the left point. Behind the back dribble, back outside on the wing. Martavian penetrates. Leans in, traveled with the basketball. He got hung up in midair and walked with it. Martavian Jones, as a freshman last year, playing for Cowley County, one of the most entertaining teams to watch play last year. They got it up and down the floor in a hurry, scored a lot of points. Martavian Jones had 26 against the Grizzlies as they beat the Grizzlies here in a weekend tournament. 35-34, Grizzlies by 1. Over on the left side, Zane Butler, left corner. Here's another three for Kelly, and it's good. He has just gone off on us here. He's got 14 points. At the point, Zarzuela shoots, banks it in from straight on, top of the circle, and that's a three. 14 for Jesse Zarzuela. 38-37, Grizzlies by 1. Left side, whistle away from the basketball. We'll have a foul call inside. That's going to be a holding foul on the Grizzlies, and that will be on Mohamed Cora. And that is Cora's. Well, they don't change the board, so hard to know. But he has at least one. There he is. He's got two. On the inbound play, right side, and here's a three, and that's good by Zane Butler. He makes his second three. Good grief. It is raining threes here in the first half of this game. 40-38, Grizzlies down two. Here's the three to take the lead. Good from the right corner. Knocked in from range in the right corner by Ian Lopez. That's his second three. 41-40. Grizzlies by 1. Here's a hand check foul out front. That'll be called on Scooter Williams. That'll be his second foul for MSU West Plains. He was beat on the dribble, tried to slow the man down with the right arm. 34 seconds to go in the first half. 41-40. MSU West Plains by 1. At the line, one free throw here is good, so he'll get another. Teofile Leonard with his first point of the ball game. Second try. No good. Rebound comes off Jamarius Sneed with a rebound for the Grizzlies. Up the left side, Jesse Zarzuela checks with Jared Fay. And now they set the offense. High screen going left. Zarzuela beats his man left corner. Here's an open three. It's no good short. Rebound is tipped long. Ball is kicked at midcourt. Now still loose on the deck, diving after it. The Grizzlies get on the floor, tie up, good hustle. Both teams have to like that. That ball was tipped ahead down the top of the circle at the other end and ended up in the south end of the floor in the left corner, and the tie-up, the alternating ball will go back over to Link here. 7 seconds to go in the first half. There's a timeout. Game tied at 41, and so Link here will call the timeout. We'll keep it here during the break. As you're watching this game on our social media platform on OzarkRadioNews.com and also on KDY Facebook, you'll also be able tomorrow night, if you go through the Misha, I'm on camera. That was a frightening thing. Tomorrow night, the West Plains Visitors will be playing at Jeff City Helias, and that'll be, really tomorrow night is going to be interesting because for most of the year, especially the second half of the year, the Visitors were ranked number 2 and Helias was ranked number 1. So basically, for the balance of the season, you're going to have the number 1 and 2 teams in the state playing one another at Jeff City Helias tomorrow night. We'll have that game. You'll have to go through the Misha site if you want to see it online, but we'll have the audio and the broadcast of the game there on the site. Left corner, here's a shot at the horn for 3, no good. That's one of the few shots that C.J. Kelly missed here in the first half, and we've played 20 minutes, and we're right where we were when we started. We're tied up at 41 all between MSU West Plains and Link Year Prep. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, then we'll check the scoring from the first half coming up here on Hot Country KDY.
And there's a flag on the play.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine Surgeons Dr. Karen, Dr. Jolly, and Dr. Roeder specialize in sports injuries, total joint replacements, spine procedures, as well as hip, knee, shoulder, and hand surgeries. If your doctor is recommending orthopedic and spine care, choose Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, where they are focused on your health. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
It's that time of year. Hi, this is Mark at Hirsch Feed, and now we have year-end deals on LS, Mahindra, and Massey Ferguson tractors. Low interest, up to 84-month financing, and the best prices of the year. Hirsch knows tractors, and now's the time to stop in and save.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Well, back at the Civic Center, it's tied at 41 in this exhibition contest here between the MSU West Plains Grizzlies and Link Year Prep. This Grizzly team, with two exceptions, and at least in the lineup tonight, one exception, one sophomore, everybody else freshman. The learning process, and how fast is the learning curve going to be for the Grizzlies? Well, it's been entertaining. You got to say that here after the first 20 minutes. And in the first half, listen to this. In the first half, there were a total of 18 three-point shots made. 18. The Grizzlies made 11 of them. So you can count on this team shooting the basketball a lot from downtown, and you can pile up the points that way. The only thing is, on a night where it's not going in, what is plan B going to be? We'll worry about that when we cross that bridge, which we eventually will. And that brings to mind something that my old partner, Dean Smith, was wont to say about shooting threes. It's great when they're going in, but when they're not, it can be a pretty tough night. But speaking of Dean, I'd like for us to just simply say, for those that don't know, we lost Dean Smith, the longtime voice of Grizzly basketball here on KDY a few months ago. And a very sad thing, and we miss Dean dearly. Last season, I would go visit him before many of the home games, and he was so pumped up, and he would always say, I've got my radio right here. I'm ready to go. And just his energy and his enthusiasm was enough to kind of get me going again. But unfortunately, we've lost Dean, and it just isn't the same without him around. And I'd like for us to dedicate this basketball season to the memory of the great Dean Smith, who meant so much to this program, not just this program and this university, but for the community. Your community is made up of great people, and Dean Smith was certainly, for his entire life as he lived here in West Plains, such an integral part of what made this town a special place. And he made Grizzly basketball special for so many people. It was so great. His last season of doing Grizzly basketball full-time was 2011, when we finally broke through and went to the national tournament in Hutchinson, Kansas. And that was a special thing, even though the Grizzlies didn't do very well out there. Just the mere fact that we were able to get into the national tournament for the first time, and Dean was able to be a part of that, that made it special. And so his memory will always be with us, but in particular, this is the first season of Grizzly basketball since the program began. Now, Dean wasn't on the initial broadcast in the first season, but from that point forward, was here every year up through 2011. And so this is, since he began, this is the first season that we don't have Dean with us, but in body, but we have him in spirit, and we'll always include him in our broadcast and mention him and his wonderful family, Mariah, son Stan, everybody in that family. We want them to know how special, and they already know how special Dean was, not just to us, but everybody in the community. But we do want to, again, dedicate what happens this season on the court to Dean's memory, and it'd be great if we could win a region championship and get through to the national tournament this season. Let's take another minute timeout. We're tied at 41. Scoring, by the way, in the first half of this game, the Grizzlies, with Jesse Zarzuela with 14 points, Adnan Hussein has 12, Scooter Williams has 6. Ian Lopez has 6. And Ugo Eze has 3. Of all the field goals for the Grizzlies, all but 3 were 3-point field goals. Link Year Prep is led by C.J. Kelly with 14. 6 points for Zane Butler. They have 4 from Omar Stanley. Shaylin Woodbury had 5. 6 points for Brevin McCullen. 4 for Day Hall. Jakari LeCount and Theophile Howard, or Leonard that is, each had 1 point in the first 20 minutes. Again, what MSU West Plains made 11 threes in the first half. Link Year made 7. So we had a total of 18 3-point shots made in the first 20 minutes. We were that close to averaging a 3 every minute. That's crazy. Anyway, we'll take a break. Be back in 90 seconds. Second half coming up on Hot Country KDY.
West Plains, Missouri, a town with a great past and a promising future. Help keep West Plains great by shopping your local businesses that contribute so much to keep our town growing. Visit shoplocalstaylocal.com for a directory of local businesses to find the things you need. Shop Local West Plains, sponsored by the following local West Plains businesses: Scissor Buggy Bath, B&B Septic and Plumbing, Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Miller Satellite Center and Home Store, and the Donut Palace.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan, and it's that time of year. 2020 tub booking now through November. Make sure your herd has all the nutrients they need to get them through the winter. All in-stock tubs qualify, so hurry in and save $50 per ton by booking 3 ton or more. Make sure you provide the extra energy and protein your cattle need to optimize performance.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Welcome back to the West Plains Civic Center, Joe Paul Evans Arena. And we got some folks here that came out tonight to watch some basketball. We still are playing football here in West Plains, the high school level, of course. But normally by this point, the Grizzlies have already played 4 or 5 games. This year, of course, is the outlier. And thank you so much, Jim Lambert. He knows me. Jim and I get to drive up to Jeff City and back tomorrow. Paul Knight and I will have the broadcast of the game. 7 o'clock will be the start time. I've been watching Helias play on some video on YouTube and places. We're going to have to play really well tomorrow night. They are pretty much loaded. Although I saw Nevada was able to move the ball on them, running the football some, so that's somewhat encouraging. But we shall see. All right, what will the second half bring? We will find out right now. The Grizzlies will start. Martavian Jones, Jesse Zarzuela, Ian Lopez, Muhammad Cora, and Scooter Williams. Grizzly basketball in the white as they come from left to right on your screen over on the left side. Zarzuela looks inside. Man-to-man being played by Link here. Tie game at 41. Zarzuela will shoot from downtown, left side, left point. No good. High in the air for the rebound. C.J. Kelly. Well, if there's a player for this Link year team that has really stood out, C.J. Kelly. He has the ball in the low block left side. Back to the basket, spins to the baseline, whistle, blocking foul call, and that's going to be on Mohamed Cora. And if that is correct, that'll be his third foul. And it will be. Inbound play, Stanley. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Good play at the defensive end of the floor by Scooter Williams. He got his hand on that ball. And now the outside official, who in this particular case is Chance Wallison, will come in and talk to Chris Mueller about something. Here we go again. Stanley on the inbound play. Into the right corner. Bounce pass back into Stanley. The big kid turns, right-hand shot, good. Omar Stanley from Kansas City, Missouri. He has signed with St. John's in the Big Ten, or the Big East. He's big enough to play in the Big East. Over on the left side, Martavian Jones. 43-41, Lions. Jones drives, lays it up and good. Nice curl move over the left elbow by Martavian Jones. Took it straight in. He has his first bucket of the night. Long pass up ahead, stolen. Ian Lopez gets the steal. Bounce pass across. Martavian feeds it back. Right hand, left good. Nice play that time. Jamarius Sneed did a little jackknife move on the feed from Martavian and got the layup, 45-43. Now half-court pressure, left side. Kelly, cross-court pass on the right wing. Here's a three, launched by McMullen, no good. Put back on the offensive boards is put up and in by Teofile Leonard, and he now has 3 points. Tie game at 45. Scooter dribbled the ball off his foot, goes back after it, kicks it up to the floor. Bad pass, stole it, now they throw it right back to the Grizzlies. Now shot from the left side for a three. No good. Rebound long to the left corner. Leonard has it. Front court all the way in. Lays it up. No good. And a foul on the play. Well, no one picked up the ball. And Teofile Leonard will go to the free throw line. And he'll shoot two. Sneed will be called for his second foul. We have brand new scoreboards here. The scoreboard at midcourt, first free throw is good by Teofile Leonard. They do the fouls a little different on this board. They give, instead of the player number and then the number of fouls, it's flipped around. Next one is good. So you get the number of fouls on the player and then the player's number up there. You'll get used to that as the season goes on. Front court. Here's Zarzuela, feeds it across. Sneed up an undershot, no good. Tipped over, and it's controlled by McMullen. Tell you what, that ball comes off the rim. It's tough business trying to get a rebound against this tall and long Link-Year Prep team. Pass inside, ball tipped away by Ian Lopez out of bounds. It'll stay with Link-Year with 19 on the shot clock. Your score 47-45. Link-Year by 2 with the basketball. Exhibition game. This will not count in the overall schedule. Bounce pass inside McMullen. Tough catch. Lost the ball. Oh, we have a foul call on the play. Thought he stepped out of bounds, but a push is going to be the call. First foul call on Ian Lopez for the Grizzlies. And the officials will separate some players as they jockey for position on the inbound play. And now the lob inbound. Bad pass too high. Zarzuela gets to the ball first. Here we go with a 2-on-1 break. Lob it across. Oh, too high, out of bounds. Tried to get the ball over to Scooter Williams. Good idea. Pass just a little bit too tall. Jared Fay on the sideline in the Grizzly blue, along with his assistant coach, Jason Owens. Jason Owens has coached as an assistant at Pitt State, at Moberly, and the Osho County. And now we'll have a little touch foul in the back court, evidently. Call against Martavian Jones, pressuring the basketball. First foul on Martavian. 14 fouls in this half against the Grizzlies, none on Linkier in the first 3 minutes. To the far right side, Stanley, long three is good. How about the big 6'8" kid from Kansas City stepping out, knocking in a three? He has 9 points. Now Zarzuela will draw a foul as he penetrated down the other end into the lane. Looked like Teofile Leonard was the number that Jonathan Huskisson called that on. And that will be on Leonard, his second. Front court, 5-point lead. This is the biggest lead for either team tonight. Linkier up 5, 50-45 at the right point. Zarzuela, block. That's got to be a foul, and it is. As Leonard stepped over to get the block, that'll be his third foul. And we'll get a sub here for Linkier, and they'll get Leonard out of the ball game. And he slapped hands with Shaylin Woodbury coming off the bench. Woodbury shaking his hand. own teammate hurt him. Jones down low. Here's Williams. Lays it up and good. He dropped the ball down to Scooter on the left baseline and got to the rim. He has 8 points. Down to a 3-point game, 50-47. And if you didn't hear at halftime, these two teams combined for 18 three-point shot make in the first half. High post, McMullen lobs it down low, tipped away, stolen away. Scooter Williams comes up with it for the Grizzlies. Ian Lopez had the tip. Now here's a shot no good from the right side. Rebound underneath. Hugo Eze up strong. No good. Got fouled on the play, and that's what you got to have from your big guys against a team like this. You got to work hard, compete, and go for those rebounds, and the foul will be called on Linkier with 16:08 to play in the second half. First foul call on Omar Stanley for Linkier, and at the free throw line, Hugo Eze, who has 3 points, and the free throw is good. Down to a 2-point game. Hugo Eze from Litchfield Park, Arizona. The next try is good. Hugo Eze, 3 for 3 from the line, has 5 points. 1-point game now. 50-49, Linkier with the lead in the ball. Day Hall left side. They'll kick it to the left baseline. Back around it goes to the point. Day on the left wing. Here's an open shot for a three. That's short. Rebound fumbled into the hands of Stanley. Goes up, scores, foul on the play. And he is just a beast inside. That foul will go on Hugo Eze, and that'll be his second. So the basket and one for Omar Stanley. And the free throw is off the mark, no good. Up the left side, Martavian Jones. Crossover, baseline, drives, kicks it far side in the corner. Three ball is in and out, no good. Rebound taken down, and here comes the Lions up the left side. McMullen. Grizzlies get back on defense. At the point, Stanley on the left wing to Hall. Hall dribbles over. Left side, wraparound pass, knocked away, loose on the deck. Grizzlies come up with it, and Hugo Eze with a steal. Up the right side, Martavian on the wing, back outside. Ball tipped away, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Grizzlies. 24 on the shot clock with 15-13 to play. Back in the lineup now for the Linkier prep team will be guard Zane Butler. He's the kid from Paragould, Arkansas. So he goes from being a Paragould Ram to being a Linkier Lion. Inbound play, Grizzlies at midcourt with Martavian. Down by 3. They'll jump double team. High post, Eze out high. Back over on the left side, Martavian. Dribbles through the double team to the right side. Wide open. There's a three for the tie. No good. Rebound long, taken by Stanley, and here they come on the run. That A. Hall at the left side. Picks it up, feeds it across. Woodbury on the right side. To Butler. Pull up, little floater high off the board. Won't fall. Rebound, though. C.J. Kelly had it, lost it. Loose on the deck. Fight for the ball out of bounds. Tipped out by Hugo Eze. for the Grizzlies. Coming out of the ball game for the Grizzlies is Jesse Zarzuela. He had 14 at the half, yet to score in the first 5+ minutes here in the second half. High post, Day Hall, 6'6", turns, shoots right hand, no good. High in the air for the rebound, Scooter Williams for the Grizzlies. Scooter with good size, 6'4". Baseline, Franklin Pettion back outside. Scooter, open, three from downtown. Back iron shot won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Grizzlies. And Adnan Hussein goes out. It'll be Link Year basketball. And if I'm slow on the uptake on some of these names, especially for the Grizzlies, my first time seeing them play here tonight. But you have to kind of like what you see so far. Over on the right side, Day Hall back out to the wing, pass to the high post, taken by Kelly. Now they'll move it around to the left corner. Cross-court pass, right side. Grizzlies move well in that matchup to the right corner. Bounce pass out to the point, left side. Here's Zane Butler. Whistle, and an illegal screen is going to be the call. Chris Myler will make the call, and that'll go on Jalen Breath. That'll be his second foul. 52-49. Link Year by 3. Grizzlies could tie it with a 3 here. We haven't made it 3 yet this half, after we made 11 in the first half. Scooter Williams. The pace of the game has slowed a little bit, too. You have to say that. Baseline, Zarzuela, fall away, and the jumper won't go. Tipped out, picked up by Shaylin Woodbury up the right side for Link Year. Back he goes to the point. Fake shot, pass inside to Hall. Lays it up and good. Good feed from the point from Zane Butler and Day Hall, who scored 2 quick baskets to start the game. Now has 6. 54-49. Back to a 5-point lead for Link Year. This is a good team the Grizzlies are playing tonight. This is really great to have an exhibition game against such a quality team here, especially when you don't get to play real games for still quite a while. Pass inside, ball deflected, taken by Scooter Williams in the left corner. Here's a shot by Hussein, and it's good. Knocked down from long range. Adnan Hussein with his 5th 3 makes it a 2-point lead again. Butler out front against the Grizzlies' own. 54-52. Grizzlies trying to get the ball back and get the tie. Inside Hall. Turns right-hand baby hook. No good. Ball slapped out. Picked up by Eze. Long right-hand pass up the right-hand side of the floor. Here's a drive in. Knocked away from Zarzuela. Stolen away. And back will come Link Year. Alley-oop. And the lay-in no good. But a foul on Scooter Williams as he went up to block the shot and got the body of Day Hall. That'll put him on the free throw line. Scooter Williams will be called for, I think. And the scoreboard says 2. We'll see if it changes, but I had him for 2 already, so we'll go with 2. It'll be 2 shots for Day Hall. Free throw first time is no good. TJ Kelly is back in the lineup for Link Year. That's bad for us. With his length, he's a 6'8" kid with arms that he plays more like he's about 7 feet tall. Day Hall, second free throw, no good for the Sulphur Springs, Texas native. Now in the front court. Zarzuela kicks it to the right corner. Back out on the wing, Franklin Pettion. Prince will pass it to the right corner. Over to Muhammad Cora. Zarzuela with it. Top of the circle. Dribbles in, penetrates in, kicks it over, whistle, blocking foul. Everything has been a block tonight. We've yet to have an offensive foul call on anyone driving to the basket. And I think that's on Jalen Breath, and if it is, that's his 3rd foul. And it is. So they'll have to sub out someone for him.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan, and it's that time of year. 2020 tub booking now through November. Make sure your herd has all the nutrients they need to get them through the winter. All in-stock tubs qualify, so hurry in and save $50 per ton by booking 3 ton or more. Make sure you provide the extra energy and protein your cattle need to optimize performance.
West Plains, Missouri, a town with a great past and a promising future. Help keep West Plains great by shopping your local businesses that contribute so much to keep our town growing. Visit shoplocalstaylocal.com for a directory of local businesses to find the things you need. Shop Local West Plains, sponsored by the following local West Plains businesses: Zizzer Buggy Bath, B&B Septic and Plumbing, Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet, Miller Satellite Center and Home Store, and the Donut Palace.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
(54-52) is the score as we come back. 11:16 to play. And a foul call on the Grizzlies, and that'll be on Jamarius Sneed. That's his third, and the free throw is up and good for Teofile Leonard. And he'll have one more crack at it. 55-52 is the score. Back in the lineup for the Grizzlies is Scooter Williams, and Franklin Pettion will go out of the lineup. 11:16 to go in the second half. Free throw no good. Rebounded by Scooter Williams for the Grizzlies. Front court drive by Martavian Jones, but a foul will be called on the drive before the shot. Martavian is a really aggressive player. Zane Butler will be called for the foul for Link Year. 55-52. Grizzlies will inbound. Try to cut into the lead, maybe tie it up. Inbound play outside Isaiah Wilson. Driving cross court, good feed, right hand layup too hard. And that time Jamarius Sneed was trying to avoid a block, and it came too hard off the glass. Cross court way too high and thrown out of bounds. Just a little outside. Teofile Leonard. He let that one fly. I mean, these are tall kids, but there's a limit. Martavian Jones out front. Beats his guy, drives, gets stripped. You got to call that foul. And they eventually do. And again, that foul will be on Zane Butler. That's his second foul. 55-50. We've been sitting on 55-52 here for a little while. And now Martavian Jones. Played last year at Arkansas City, Kansas. Here's his free throw, and it's good. I can guarantee you this, just from what we saw from him last year. You're going to like watching Martavian play. He is a very good player. Next try, good. He can flat score the basketball. 55-54. Full court pressure by the Grizzlies, down one. Butler in the back court. Cross court pass. Now back to the court. Stolen away by Ian Lopez for the Grizzlies. Over to Scooter Williams. Chance to take the lead on the baseline drive. Back out to the corner. Now feed it over to Scooter Williams. One bounce back out to Lopez. To the right point, Martavian Jones. Crossover. No, he's going to shoot the long three. That's off the mark. Rebound will be a foul call on Ian Lopez. Fighting for that rebound. And let's see how many. That's two on him I have, and that is his second foul. Grizzly basketball tonight, exhibition style. We won't have another game until the Grizzlies play January 20th at Coffeyville. And the next home game will be on January 23rd, and that'll be a home contest against Arkansas Tech JV. C.J. Kelly had 14 points in the first half and shoots here and makes it a two-point game, 56-54. And he's got one more try. Second try, good. (57-54). Martavian Jones to the right side. Open shot by Wilson. No good, air ball. And the ball taken underneath by Kelly for Linkier. And a foul in the backcourt. And that happens a lot. When you miss the shot, shooting an air ball, you try to make it up. And then what do? You get the call for a foul. That's the first on Isaiah Wilson. So 57-54, 10:02 to go in the second half from the Civic Center. And the shooter, Zane Butler from Perryville, Arkansas. He'll get the 1-and-1, and the first try is good. He's got great form. Here's his next try, and it's good. 2 for him, back to a 5-point game, 59-54. This game has been tougher defensively at both ends of the court here in the second half. Right corner, Lopez with a 3. That's off the back iron, no good. Tipped high in the air and taken by Day Hall. Back come Linkier up the right side. Feed it back to Butler. Left corner, McMullen. Law pass down low. Almost stolen now. Take it inside. Kelly with a two-handed dunk. C.J. Kelly with 18 points. 61-54. He is not signed with anyone Division I yet, but oh, no, he has. He's signed with Florida International. Here's a right-hand drive. Shoot shot, good by Scooter Williams, and a foul on the play for the Grizzlies. So it's a bucket and one. And so the basket does count for Scooter. He has 10 points. We've got subs coming in. Let's just take time out here. We'll take a 30-second timeout. With 9:24 to go in the second half with your score, Linkier 61, MSU West Plains 56. We're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
.9:24 to play in the basketball game, and the score is 61-56. Grizzlies down 5 to Linkier Prep. And the Grizzlies will be at the free throw line when we come back to play here. Paula Wiedemann is the new athletic director here at MSU West Plains. Appreciate her help in getting things kind of squared away for the game tonight. Very helpful. Getting some information and such. Jim Lambert is on the camera tonight. Nate Hudson on the board, engineering in the studio. Scooter Williams at the free throw line for the Grizzlies. Free throw is good. 5.5, 11 for the game for Scooter, and in the ball game now for the Grizzlies, Mohamed Cora. Freshman from Renton, Washington. Pressure in the backcourt by the Grizzlies, long up the right sideline. Now to the middle of the floor. Day Hall has it. Hall will bounce once and get it over to Brevin McMullen. Back to Hall in the middle. 10-foot little runner, no good. Rebound, put back with the right hand is good by C.J. Kelly. 20 for Kelly tonight. Right corner, here's a shot for a 3 off the pass. And that's good by Adnan Hussein. He has made 6 field goals, every one of them behind the three-point line. Cross-court pass, ball deflected. McMullen picks it up in the backcourt, knocked away again, and out of bounds. And it's going to be a 10-second call instead as the ball went out. Mohamed Cora pressuring there in the backcourt with Isaiah Wilson. And it's Grizzly basketball down 3, 63-60. Grizzly basketball in the front court, right in front of their own bench. Isaiah Wilson will throw the ball into Jesse Zarzuela or Adnan Hussein in the back court. With the ball is Zarzuela. Dribbles left, gets a screen, feeds it back, top of the circle. Muhammad for a three, no good. Rebound long, taken by Zane Butler. For Link here, one thing we found out already, and that is when Adnan Hussein has the ball on his side of half court, he's in range. Now a foul will be called against the Grizzlies. Stops the clock with 8:19 to go. And a reach-in foul will be called on Isaiah Wilson for the Grizzlies, and that'll be his second foul. So it's bonus time, double bonus time, actually. At the line, Zane Butler for Link here. First one is good. And there is no future in fouling him. You may as well just put two in the book and speed the game up. Here's the next one. Good. 65-60. Zarzuela front court. Grizzlies with the ball down 5. Zarzuela kicks it across on the right side. Zarzuela left point. Ball fake on the right wing. Here's a three for Muhammad. No good. Rebound on the weak side by Day Hall for the Lions. And now a foul in the backcourt on Isaiah Wilson again, kind of riding the left hip. And that's not good because here goes Zane Butler back to the free throw line. 4 for 4. Probably soon to be 6 for 6. 65-60, 7:53 to go. First try, good. He's made 5 free throws. I don't think he's hit the rim yet. Zarzuela will come out. He'll get a quick breath as Scooter Williams will come in the game. Martavian Jones back in the ball game, and Ian Lopez will come in for the Grizzlies. Adnan Hussein will go out. That was the third foul on Isaiah Wilson. Free throw again, good. Well, that time I think he hit the back iron. 7:53 to go in the second half, and the biggest lead of the night for Linkier Prep is now 7. They lead at 67-60 here at the Civic Center. Exhibition basketball with the Grizzlies, and we're back in 30 seconds on Hot Country KDY.
This week has been designated as Winter Weather Awareness Week for the state of Missouri. Winter storms and cold temperatures can be extremely dangerous. We urge people to review the hazards and safety rules of winter weather so that you are prepared for the upcoming winter season. Visit these sponsoring businesses: Duke Boys Detailing, Walker Auto Parts, Bumper to Bumper of Kabul, J&J Recovery, and Kabul Tires.
Grizzly basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Grizzly basketball down by 7. Front court, here's a right-hand drive. High off the board, no good. Partially blocked. We'll have a foul called on the play. Let's see who that goes against. Looks like Linkier will get called for that. That looks like Omar Stanley's number. 42, he does have 2 fouls now as he demonstrates that I just put my hands straight up. So to the line, it's Muhammad Cora for the Grizzlies to shoot, and the first one's good. In the second half, the Grizzlies are 6 for 6, and they finally missed one, and the rebound down to Stanley. Butler long up the right side. Oh, miscommunication. It went past Stanley. The ball was actually intended for McMullen in the corner, and he just kind of let it go. 10 turnovers against Linkier, 10 turnovers on the Grizzlies. So that statistic is a wash. 67-61. Grizzlies down 6. With the ball was Martavian Jones. On the right wing to Lopez. Picked up by Stanley. He tells Scooter Williams to move through. Left point, left wing, Martavian Jones. Crossover dribble, left baseline, off the screen, drives in, lays it up and good, and that's what Martavian Jones can do. Boy, he drove us crazy last year. And now he has 6 points in a Grizzly uniform. Cross-court pass, ball missed on the steal attempt. Now Stanley goes up for the layup, good. Went for the steal and missed. Stanley had a little lay-in, making it 69-63. Martavian the other side, puts it high off the board, no good, and blocking foul at the other end. And that, again, will be on Omar Stanley. That'll be his third foul. 6:53 to go. The pace picks up a little bit here. 69-63. Lions lead the Grizzlies by 6. The free throw try for Martavian. No good. Too stout off the back iron. Right now, the Grizzlies have Jamarius Sneed on the floor with Ian Lopez. The shooter is Martavian Jones. His next try is good. Also on the floor is Muhammad Cora and Scooter Williams. Pass up the floor, picked up underneath, beat it across McMullen, got away with a walk, shot it high off the glass and good. Brevin McMullen with a little boot scoot boogie got away with that, and he gets the lay in 71-63. Just make it 71-64. Grizzlies trail by 7. Matches the biggest lead for either team. Left side, Martavian steps back, got an open three, look, no good. Rebound, it hangs on the rim, no good. Tipped high in the air, tipped out. Lopez after it, knocked it away, picked back up though. Link here with Teofile Leonard now in the front court. Leonard to the left point. Foul away from the basketball will be called on the Grizzlies. Martavian looks like he'll get called for the foul. Martavian Jones with his second. It is the second on Martavian. And Jesse Zarzuela will check in for the Grizzlies. Free throw attempt here for C.J. Kelly is good. So let's see, what's that? 21 now for C.J. Kelly. From Texarkana, Texas. Kids come from all over the country to play at Link Year Prep. Next one, no good. Rebound down, Jamarius Sneed for the Grizzlies. Scooter Williams out high. At the point, straight on three is short. Rebounded, though, Ian Lopez. Back outside, Grizzlies reset. High post. Sneed, ball fake. Call for the walk. Chris Mueller out on the wing. Call that very quickly. 5:51 to play. 72-64. Now the 8-point lead is the biggest for Link Year. Backcourt, J.A. Hall. Lob up the right side. Back to Hall. Now he'll hold and shot clock ticking down. 5.5 minutes to play. 72-64. Link Year tries to make it a double-digit lead here. High post, Hall. Back over on the left side. Ball fake, dribble to the left baseline. Behind the back pass. Sweet play, but the ball is fumbled away and stolen. West Plains, MSU West Plains back. With Scooter Williams. Bounce pass into Sneed. Back to Williams. Ball fake, puts it on the deck. Dribbles all the way. Kicks it to the corner. Back out on the wing. Jamarius. Here's a shot by Zarzuela. That's an air ball. Saved in bounds. Great hustle. And the Grizzlies can't save before it goes back to court. And the coaching staff from Link here says, why wasn't that back court? Alley-oop pass. That ball too high and out of bounds. As Muhammad Cora, Jesse Zarzuela thought he's going for the alley-oop, and he stayed on the floor. It's going to take a while for this freshman bunch to kind of come together and get used to the style of basketball that you play here at this level of junior college basketball, but from the signs we've seen tonight, they're probably going to be okay. And they're going to have some depth. Alley-oop, backdoor, two-hand shot, no good. We'll have a foul call on the weak side against the Grizzlies. Looks like Martavian may have been the guy, if that's him, and it is. And that'll be his third foul. On the shot, C.J. Kelly. And the first try is good. 73-64. I asked Coach Fay before the game, I said, man, this is going to be a test, isn't it? He said, oh, yeah. No doubt. Next free throw, no good. Franklin Petty on with the rebound. Back the other way. Martavian drives, gets snuffed, out of bounds. No foul, no call, out of bounds. It'll be Grizzly basketball. So if you get beat by these guys, that's nothing to be ashamed of. They beat State Fair in Region 16 the other night by 30. These guys are good. Here's the inbound, bad pass. They'll go back court, out of bounds, turnover Grizzlies. So a 9-point game, 73-64. No one touched the ball, so Link here will have to go to the back court to throw it in. Ednon Hussein is out there for the Grizzlies with Muhammad Cora, Martavian Jones. Now Scooter Williams back in. He comes in for Muhammad Cora. Hugo Esse is out there along with Franklin Petillon. Up the left side, and here we come. Jalen Breath all the way in, kicks it to the far corner. Stanley's going to shoot a three, and it's no good. Rebound taken down by the Grizzlies. Here's Martavian Jones going 1-on-3. He'll wait, kick it over. Adnan Hussein has a man open in the low block, can't get him the ball. Martavian Jones out front with 4:15 to play. Good crossover fake. Now Martavian in, wraparound pass, back out on the wing. Scooter with a three, yes! Big shot, 73-67. Get a stop here, cut it down to a bucket. That would be good. In the front court with it, Shaylin Woodbury for Link Year. Day Hall gets a return pass from Theophile Leonard. Leonard has it on the right side. They're going to work a little clock here. 3:38 to go. Bounce pass, low block, Stanley. Guarded by S.A. Drop step, goes up and around, right-hand shot. Ooh, no good, but a late foul call on the shot. And Stanley will go to the line and shoot two. And the foul will be on Hugo Eze for MSU West Plains. First attempt is no good. So that helps. 13 points tonight for Omar Stanley, a Kansas City, Missouri product. In the lineup again for the Grizzlies is Isaiah Wilson. Ian Lopez. Next try is good. 74-67. On the outside, it's Lopez. Fiddling across the top. Scooter to the right corner. Ball faked by Wilson. Gets in, feeds it back. Open shot. Eze good from 10 feet away. He'll need to be making that shot this season to help the Grizzlies. He has his second field goal. Hugo Eze has 7. Front side, left court, pressure on the ball. Hall nearly turned it over. 74-69. Grizzlies trail by 5. High block. Hall back outside, right point. Open shot for a 2. No good. Rebound tipped long, picked up by Hall. There's a 50-50 ball that went the way of Link here. And they get a new shot clock. 10 seconds left. Hall out front, cut off by Lopez. Picks up the dribble, feeds it across. Left corner, Stanley ball. He traveled with the basketball. That's a walk all day, every day. Ball fake, and then try to put it on the deck, and that is turnover. Both teams in the double bonus, 2:30 to play. 5-point game. This is still up in the air. 74-69. Grizzlies trail by 5, but have the ball in the back court. Jesse Zarzuela will throw the ball into Martavian Jones. Back to Zarzuela. Here he comes over the timeline. 2:25 to go in the game. Martavian Jones out front. High screen, around the screen, drives in. The left-hand shot won't go. Put back is up and good. Nice follow by Scooter Williams, who's got 15 tonight. 74-71. It's a one-possession game with 2:08 to go. A bad pass up the floor, tipped away, picked up by Lopez. Now up the floor is Zarzuela. A 3 would tie it. Alley-oop, and it's stolen away. Terrific defensive play by Woodbury. as he comes up with the ball. Gets it ahead to Butler. Drives in. Right-hand runner high off the board and good. And a foul on the play. The basket will count. And that could be the big play of the game. The Grizzlies get the turnover. Go with the lob pass inside. It gets stolen by Shaylin Woodbury. Or that was actually Teofile Leonard who stole the ball. They get it up the floor. And it's Zane Butler with a bucket. And now with a chance for a three-point play. And it is good. We play these guys again here on January the 29th. Make a mental note, don't foul Zane Butler. 77-71. Scooter Williams out front to the right corner. Ian Lopez shoots a three, no good. And no one there but black shirts, and Omar Stanley has it. And now we'll get a timeout called by Linkier with 1:27 to go. And the Lions lead the Grizzlies 77-71, and we're back in 1 minute on Hot Country KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
It's that time of year. Hi, this is Mark at Hirsch Feed, and now we have year-end deals on LS, Mahindra, and Massey Ferguson tractors. Low interest, up to 84-month financing, and the best prices of the year. Hirsch knows tractors, and now's the time to stop in and save.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
And there's a flag on the play.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine Surgeons Dr. Karen, Dr. Jolly, and Dr. Roeder specialize in sports injuries, total joint replacements, spine procedures, as well as hip, knee, shoulder, and hand surgeries. If your doctor's recommending orthopedic and spine care, choose Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, where they are focused on your health. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
1 minute, 27 seconds to go. Grizzlies down 2 possessions, 77-71. Link your ball in the front court. They'll play it inbounds to point guard Zane Butler. Butler on the bounce with 14 to go on the shot clock. Minute 15 to go on the game clock. Down by 6. He'll drive. It's blocked from behind. Scooter Williams with the basketball. Up the floor is Zarzuela. Pulls up. Shoots a three. No good. Rebound. Scooter back outside Zarzuela. In the corner. Shoots another three. Good. And the first bucket of the second half for Jesse Zarzuela makes it a 77-74 game. I said when this game started, it kind of had the looks of a game that would probably go down to the 38th to 39th minute before we really decided. And here it is, a one-possession game with 1 minute to play. And it's been an entertaining game to watch. The second half has not been quite as up and down as the first half was, and we haven't seen this mind-blowing three-point shooting in the second half that we saw in the first half. But the Grizzlies have made some three-pointers here in the second half. They made 4. That one was a big one that Zarzuela just made. The Grizzlies have made 15 three-pointers tonight. 15 three-pointers. So the three-point shot has accounted for 45 of the team's 74 points here this evening. But Link here has been very impressive, too. They've shot the ball pretty well from the perimeter. But just physically, they're impressive. Long bodies, tall bodies that, say what, it's hard to compete with them around the rim. That is for sure. 59 seconds to go. This is a great situation for the Grizzlies to be in, though. Good way to get ready for the real season. Play a tight game with possessions meaning a lot here down the stretch. Full court pressure, 2-2-1 by the Grizzlies. Long up the left sideline. Kelly with a really good catch down the front court. 18 on the shot clock. Don't foul this and let him pass before you commit a foul, that's for sure. Martavian Jones lost him down the right corner. Hall with an up fake, dribbles in, kicks it back outside. Three ball is in the air and good. Zane Butler with a dagger. 80-74, 32 seconds to go. At the point, Zarzuela pulls up. 3 ball straight on is short. Air ball out of bounds, and it goes back over to Linkier. 18 points. 18 for Zane Butler. 12 of them in the second half. 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Pressure in the backcourt now, 80-74. 18 seconds on the game clock. You don't really have much of a choice right now. Butler falls, gets the ball across to Hall, triple teamed, and a whistle and a foul will be called on the Grizzlies. And that's going to work on Muhammad Cora. That'll be his fourth. 10 seconds to go, down by 6. Day Hall is 0 for 2 from the line and will shoot 2. First try is good. Well, I'd heard from various people that Linkier was good, was very good, and they are very good. 81-74. Next try is no good. Rebound by Franklin Petillon. Grizzlies back. Zarzuela will split the D, goes up. That's goaltending on the lay-in by Day Hall. So Jesse Zarzuela will get the bucket. He has 19 points, 81-76. But nothing now for Linkier to do but throw the ball inbounds. Long down the floor to Kelly. No reason to foul, really. That's the ball game. Fun game to watch. This exhibition game is over, and the Grizzlies fall to Linkier Prep, 81-76. We'll take a minute break and recap and wrap it up coming up here on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
It's that time of year. Hi, this is Mark at Hirsch Feed, and now we have year-end deals on LS, Mahindra, and Massey Ferguson tractors. Low interest, up to 84-month financing, and the best prices of the year. Hirsch knows tractors, and now's the time to stop in and save.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Well, an interesting game tonight. Fun to just see some Grizzly basketball here and see this new configuration of the Grizzlies with everybody, with the exception of 2 players, being freshmen, and going up against a very good, very talented, and big Linkier Prep team. And the Grizzlies acquitted themselves very well. They lose by 5, 81-76. But they were able, and this is where this game really can pay off, they're able to find themselves in a late-game situation where they're going to be faced with these sort of situations as the year goes by. And so this young team gets a chance to experience that here tonight, so they'll benefit from that. For the Grizzlies tonight, the player of the game for each team, first of all, for MSU West Plains, the player of the game tonight is going to be Jesse Zarzuela, who finished with 19 points. Had 18 points also tonight from Adnan Hussein, who made 6 field goals. All 6 came from behind the three-point line. 16 from Scooter Williams. Also, a 7-point night for both Martavian Jones and Ugo Eze. A 6-point game for Ian Lopez. 2 points for Jamarius Sneed and 1 point for Muhammad Cora. For Linkier, their player of the game was C.J. Kelly. Boy, was he ever tough on the Grizzlies. The Florida International signee had 22 points tonight, 14 in the first half. Also, actually could be the co-player of the game. When it came to winning the game at the end, they kept the ball in Zane Butler's hand, and for good reason. He was 7 for 7 from the line and finished with 18 points. 12 of his 18 came in the second half, and included in that was a dagger of a 3 late in the contest. Also in the scoring column for Link here with 14 was Omar Stanley from Kansas City, and the 6'8 kid who is signed with St. John's. He's a big kid, and he was big inside tonight. They got 8 from Brevin McCullen, 7 points for Day Hall, 6 points for Teofile Leonard, 5 points for Shaylin Woodbury, and 1 point for Jakari Lookout. So the Grizzlies, in the only contest we're going to see here until the month of January. The next home game will be on January 22nd against Arkansas Tech JV. Of course, we'll have that. Plus, the next contest won't be until January the 20th, when we'll be over across the state line in Kansas, in Coffeyville, playing the Red Ravens, and they're always outstanding. Remind you, you can also follow the West Plains Scissors tomorrow night here on KDY, along with the live stream. You'll have to go through the Misha site, sign up for that, but we have the audio of the game as the Scissors will play the Crusaders from Jeff City, Helias, and that should be a great football game tomorrow night in the state quarterfinal round in Jeff City. So until then, and until the month of January for Grizzly basketball, for Jim Lambert over here taking care of the video, and in the studio engineering was Nate Hudson tonight. I'm Harlan Hutchison. Fun night of basketball exhibition, and Link here beats the Grizzlies by a final of 81-76 as we say good night from Joe Paul Evans Arena at the West Plains Civic Center.